it's just really beautiful in the mornings and in the evenings. It's just really a stress relief and anxiety relief for me. It's kind of my thing to do, whereas some people kind of like go running or do other things. The gardening and even just walking through the garden just makes me happier. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. Four years ago, my husband, Josh, he was diagnosed with lymphoma right when we found out I was pregnant with our first daughter, Gemma. And when he passed away, I went into a pretty bad depression, and a lot of people would bring you flowers and food and everything else, and the flowers really kind of stuck with me, and I kind of wanted always to have fresh flowers in the house because they just brought a light that was no longer in our home, and they just made me smile when nothing else would. So fast forward, a few years later, I met my current husband, Mike, and Gemma and I moved to Chesapeake. We're originally from Roanoke, Virginia, and we moved here, and Mike basically was like, I want you to have whatever you want because you've been through a lot already, and losing a husband at 27. And so yeah, so we bought this farm and we named our farm Hidden Gem Farm after Gemma and started a flower farm. She really likes going out and seeing all the bugs and frogs and that kind of stuff in the garden. Anytime that there's a new bug or a caterpillar, she is all over it and wants to touch it and see it and make sure that it's happy. And she likes the flowers. She's kind of over the heat in the summer, but she really likes the flowers. She doesn't understand why she can't pick all of them, but she makes sure that I know which ones are the prettiest. So she lets me know. The flowers are my thing, and then we've kind of turned it into a whole family farm with Mike with the produce, and we have the farm stand now, and Gemma kind of helps us prep that and get everything ready, and she goes on deliveries with me and knows all the florists and gets to say hi, and sometimes they'll send her home with flowers, and it's nice. Honestly, the goal for Hidden Gem Farm is for us to just all be happy and enjoy it. I've been through a lot in my 30 years, not just losing my husband. I also, when I had Gemma, I had a lot of things happen when she was born, and I almost died when that happened as well. So I've learned in my short time here that if something happens to you and you die, really all you have left is your memories. So now I take a lot of pictures, and I just want us all to be happy and healthy, and that's all I really want for the farm, is just us to enjoy it. From a business standpoint for the farm, I want it to be a pretty highly producing farm for wholesale sales to florists. That's the route that we're trying to take. It's a lot easier, less stressful for me in my view, just because I can go out and cut the flowers, bunch them, and deliver them to the florist and don't have to arrange. And I like doing the subscriptions, meeting people that way, but our ultimate goal is kind of just to get to producing local flowers for this area where not as many imports are needed. So that way everybody in the area knows and learns to love local flowers, and yeah, it's a sustainable industry for Virginia, and that we can produce them and they're going to be just as good, if not better, than the ones that they're importing in. I hope to pass on to Gemma that if you work hard enough, you can do whatever your heart desires. Even when we started the flower farm, I didn't think that I would be able to do it and be successful at it. So I just want her to know from seeing me do this that you can start a business in flower farming or whatever you want with no experience in it, and you can teach yourself what to do. You can learn from your mistakes. You can make friends doing it, meet a lot of awesome people, and have a really great product at the end.